Let us now talk to James Miller, who's Operations Director at Adventure Island, which is the UK's #1 free admission fun park. It's in Southend in Essex, and it's got something very interesting going on because it's the first place, as far as I know, in the UK that has made a statement to wit, basically, they will not be asking for people to have been vaccinated before they go into their park when it reopens. Let's find out from James precisely what he means by that. James, a very good morning to you. Welcome.
Hello, good morning. So just to clarify on that statement, the statement is made to reassure, because we're starting our recruitment campaign because we're opening in April very soon, hopefully. And the statement is to really reassure people that actually we're going to be fair, open, and conduct freedom of choice in terms of if you work here. There's been several things that we've noticed that has happened that we're not particularly content with in terms of the bullying nature of how people want to push the vaccine onto people, the peer pressure that is taking place, which is completely wrong, and the invasion of privacy. And those sort of things are not compatible with the Adventure Island culture at all whatsoever. We won the Queen's Award just last year. And that's all about our culture and our leadership and bringing young people up. And this is completely against everything we stand for, to be honest with you. And I should just add that the owner of the company, who is my dad, took his jab the other day. So it's not that we're anti-vaxxers or anything like that whatsoever. We wouldn't want to be seen to discouraging people to do it. We're saying that it's your body, it's your choice, you do what you want to do. And it's not for us at all to get involved in that decision. So if you want a place to work for like that, then we're your employer.
And assuming that would also apply to people visiting as well, because obviously people are concerned. A lot of people talk to me and ask me the question, what if they bring in these vaccine passports? You can't go to a restaurant without one. You can't go to a concert without one. I mean, presumably you would not be asking people to show that they've been vaccinated to get into the park either.
It's plainly wrong. It's completely wrong. Right? This is not the country that we are. And I would say the feedback that we've had off the post was, to be fair, we did expect some backlash to a level, but most people, we went out to almost 200,000 people, and most people were really positive about what we're doing, and actually we're very proud of that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And so you should be, James. I think you're very well recognised for doing it, because very few. I think you're the first company that I know of, anyway, that deals with the public that have actually come out and made this statement. So I recommend your park to everybody on that basis.
Thank you. Come down. We'll give you some wristbands.
I get sick on those kind of rides. I'm too old for that kind of thing. My kids might like it though.
Fine, let me know. We'll sort it out.
No, but I mean, it is because people are very frightened of speaking out in this day and age, because there is this kind of, particularly on social media, there can be bad reactions to this kind of thing, and you get these people wanting to boycott you and sort of, try and get you cancelled and all of that.
So Mike, that's part of the inspiration to this.
Right.
The social media bullying is shameful, to tell you the truth. There was one post that I saw, it tipped us over the edge, where someone had written, if you're a healthy person and you do not take the vaccine, that's like parking in someone's disabled parking space. And I thought to myself,
that's ridiculous, isn't it?
What is going on here? What sort of bully are you to write something like that? It's disgraceful.
Yeah.
And we have about 1,000 people at Adventure Island. And believe me, we would need to stop that type of mentality right at the start, because it's nothing to do with what we're about at all.
Right.
And in terms of peer pressure as well, there's a person who works in an organisation whose manager was constantly asking them, have you taken the vaccine? Have you taken the vaccine? Every single day. And I said to them, do you want to take the vaccine? And they said no.
Right.
But over the course of time, they've taken the vaccine. They didn't want to take it. And the peer pressure was ridiculous. So we are not saying don't take it. We're just saying it's unacceptable for peer pressure to be the guide towards what someone does with their own body.
Yeah, absolutely right. Finally, James, we're just out of time here. How's the business been coping generally since the lockdown began last year?
We've battled and fought to survive. My dad he will not be beaten. And the lockdown, despite the capacity, we had to have a vastly reduced capacity. Yeah, we did well. The VAT going down to 5% has been enormously helpful. I will say that, and really that's a must for that to continue. But overall, we probably spent about £250,000 upward in all our COVID secure measures that we put in place during the park this year, and we will continue to make it COVID safe this year. So we can't wait to invite people down to Southend.
Great stuff. And the opening date, James?
We think hopefully it'll be April the 17th.
Okay.
That's the Saturday, and we just can't wait to welcome people back, welcome our staff back, because the nation is desperate to let off steam, and we're ready to help them do that. And
have some fun. Brilliant stuff, James. Great stuff. Thank you very much indeed, and well done for taking that stand, because I think it's important that companies do it, and it's more important that more companies do it as well, because it is a matter of freedom in this country. And I don't say anything different to what James says. It's not a question of telling people what to do. It's a question of letting people decide what to do.